6 voices, 6 experiences in one book. We're talking about Gathering of the Voices, a new book from the Longwood Writers Workshop. This morning, one of the authors we're joined by is producer Charles Floyd Johnson, who's also a tremendous visionary and amazing talent, and he joins us now. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, because you have such a rich background, and you and your colleagues have created a really special book.
Yeah, I'll make it very short. I've been around in the entertainment business for over 5 decades. I started out in the mailroom at Universal Studios and worked my way up to becoming a producer on shows that early shows like The Rockford Files, Magnum PI. Some of those have had reboots, but I was on the originals. Later worked on shows like Quantum Leap, JAG, NCIS, which still runs after 22 seasons, and I've been there the entire 22 seasons. I did a film with George Lucas called Red Tails and many other things. So I wanted to work on a book with some other people who had the idea to do the same, to talk about our careers and giving back.
I'm a huge NCIS fan, so I love you already. All right, how did this collaboration come to be?
That's great to hear, Justin.
How did this collaboration come to be? Like, how did this dream get put into fruition?
My friend Denise Nicholas, who is an actress and an author, had done a book and was trying to do a second, and she got stuck. And she said, I need to form a writing group. Maybe that will help me get started and help them. So she reached out to the other 5 of us in different ways. She knew some of us and knew that we were interested in trying to do, writing a memoir. And we came together at her dining room table once every 2 or 3 weeks to sit together, to write material, to criticize material, and to come up with something which we weren't sure we were going to do a book then. We were doing individual books. But as we got through the process after the pandemic, we realized we had so much information, so many stories, that we said, why don't we try to put it together in an anthology? And voila, here we are.
You know, teamwork makes the dream work, Charles, and I'm so glad all 6 voices kind of came together. So kind of big picture, what is Gathering of the Voices all about? Like, give me a spark notes, like 30-second version of this.
Well, it's about all of us. We all are seasoned people and mature writers now, and we had different points of view about our journeys. We came from different parts of the country, some from the South, some from the Midwest, some from one from LA. I'm from a little town in the state of Delaware. And so we had cultural and social, differences. We had points of view about our lives. 3 of us are in the entertainment business. One is a doctor, and then 2 others from other sectors. And we just had stories about how we moved forward, how we met those challenges, how we dealt with love, loss, and struggles. And we decided to focus that book, to take all those voices, find a specific way to put them together, and then present it to people to see how they would receive what we wrote.
From filing letters in a mailroom to 50 years of excellence, like, what advice do you have for the next generation? Because you are a microcosm of what hard work and determination is all about, Charles.
Well, the biggest thing is you have to always work hard. I always tell that to young people. You have to then prepare yourself so that when opportunity presents itself, you are there to take advantage of that. And you have to have a goal and an ambition and a drive. We always say, all 6 of us, work hard and never give up, and that would be our advice.
Well, thanks for your time. This is going to be a must-read book. You and your 5 colleagues really do appreciate the time, Charles, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much. It's been a joy to talk to you.